Good morning, everybody. Great to see you at Friday Networking. And I'm really excited because John has so much experience to share with people, like amazing amount of experience to share with people. He has taken, he was supervising and leading 80 people from what I understand at one time, master in sales, took a company from 750,000 to 2 million or what, 20 million plus. It's like crazy amounts of success he has had in helping companies from the software business that he was part of. And he's able to now share with us that everybody communicates, but only a few connect. So let's give it over to John.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is John Lilienthal. My company is Statement Marketing, and I do business as statement business communication acceleration. Everybody communicates, but not everybody connects. Um, George Bernard Shaw, the man who wrote the play for that was My Fair Lady, said the biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it actually took place. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I'll give you an example. On December 17th, 1903, the Wright brothers flew for the first time ever with a powered flight. And Orville Wright sent a telegram to his father in Dayton, Ohio. And it said basically that they flew with the engines. It was a 20-mile-an-hour wind. They went 30 miles an hour or 31 miles an hour, and the longest of the four flights took 57 seconds. That was it, right? So his father and he asked him that please tell the press. So his father took all that information to the newspapers, and this is what he got. Flying machine goes 3 miles against the wind. No balloon reported. That wasn't in the telegram. And it says from Norfolk, Virginia, but it was actually Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. So they obviously communicated the information, but it didn't connect with anybody. So we want to talk about how do you do connecting? First of all, I'm sure this has happened to everybody. It's happened to me a lot. You give a talk, you do a presentation, you have a conversation, you have a meeting where you knew you nailed it. You gave them all the information they needed, and that was it. And after that, there was no callback, there was no connection, there was no questions, there were just crickets. What happened? Well, the problem was you were communicating. Communicating means that you're talking at people, you're not talking to people. You're focused on your message. You want to make sure they get the information that you expect them to get. And you're the hero of this conversation. So that's communicating. Connecting is a little different in that you're talking with people. You are focused on their needs. You're building a relationship with them during this talk, and they're the hero of the conversation. So we're going to talk about three things that we're going to talk about. There are many more things in that book, but these are three things that I think we can do in a short time. Um, First of all, stop impressing and start connecting. Second, make it simple. Simple beats smart every time. And then energy is the price of admission for connecting with people. So stop impressing, start communicating. Who's the hero when you're talking? Is it you? Is it them? You have to make sure that you understand what the difference is, right? So if I'm talking and I say, I built a seven-figure business, that's impressive and it's all about me, and your audience probably doesn't really care. But if you said something along the lines of, you probably felt that moment when everything was about to fall apart, that will probably resonate with the people you're talking to. If you're talking to a large group, you might have two or three of those type of examples, but it's about their experience, not your experience. Second is simple beats smart. It is Very difficult to simplify everything, but try this. Can you explain what you do or your topic to somebody in one sentence and have them lean in and go, oh, yeah, okay, I get that. If you didn't, you're talking about yourself. So you have to, they don't care what you know unless it means something to them. So you have to make sure that you are uh, telling them what they're looking for. Try this at other times. It's called a pair share. Just find somebody you know and explain what you do in one business. And if they have to ask another question or they don't get it, you need to simplify even further. It can only take a sentence to do that. And the third, energy is the price of admission. Okay. It's the passion that you speak with that really gets their attention. I once was asked to show a brand new presentation to a group of my colleagues, and I did that. And one of them came up to me and said, now I know why you're successful. You believe this. I'm like, well, yeah, if you don't believe it, why are you talking about it? And in sales, for example, a lot of times people will join a company and they don't really believe the product, but they're working for the company. So they do presentations and it fails because they don't believe it. But is it something that changed me? Is it something that will change them? And do I really believe it'll help others? So you have to have all of that because you don't want to just, build a fire under somebody. You want to kindle a fire within them to move forward to whatever it is you're talking about. John D. Rockefeller started Standard Oil in the late 1800s after oil was actually discovered in Pennsylvania. And he had about $900 million at the end when he died in the 1930 era, and that's about $23 billion today. So he was very, very rich, very successful. And look at this quote. He is not looking for people who can communicate. He's looking for people who can connect. How can you deal with people? Not so much tell them everything, but work with them and get them to understand it. So make them the hero, number one, in any conversation you do. Keep it radically simple. Keep paring it down until you've got it down to a science and you've memorized it and you've internalized it. And three, bring passion to what you're talking about. So everyone communicates. Starting today, be one of the few who actually connect. I've created a connection checklist that you can download. You can either send me an email at john@statementbusinessacceleration.com and put 3 shifts in the subject line. That way I know exactly what it is and I can get it out to you. Or I'll leave this QR code up here and you can take a picture of that, go and directly download it. So, are there any questions?
Okay, John, thank you. I appreciate that tremendously.